Hello everyone, my name's Anthony, and welcome back to Nexus Elestrals. In the first video in a while that I'm releasing, editing, kind of doing everything for as the information has become available to us. And what is that information, you ask? Set 1 of the Elestrals TCG. Now, if you haven't been living under a rock, earlier today, the Elestrals Discord, Twitter, and Instagram officially posted that you are going to be able to get to pre-order for Set 1 of Elestrals if you are a Shattered Stars member. And now, before you click off the video, if you're not a Shattered Stars member, this video will also be helpful as it will allow you to kind of understand and see what you will soon be able to get your hands on. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through all of it, as well as what I kind of think the best value is, and what I personally did. So if you're somebody who's very on the fence about it, you may dip your toes into the world of Elestria. Let's get into the video. So here we are on the official Elestrals web store, and I'm able to give you guys a bit of a sneak peek into what you are going to be able to order. Now, if you are a Shattered Stars member, you are probably already in the site. Just check your email for the password to access the site, because if you aren't a Shattered Stars member, when you open up the store, all you'll see is email, so then you can stay tuned for updates or enter with password. And the only way to get that password is being a Shattered Stars member. So for right now, you're going to have to use this video to see what you can purchase whenever you are able to get access to it. And as you can see, things are already starting off with a bang with 2 new products. And one thing I want to preface before I kind of get deep into what you can get, this is very, I wouldn't say small, but it is definitely less than what you could order within the Kickstarter. And at first I was a bit distraught about that because I love Elestrals and I want to buy as much as I can. But then I remembered, oh yeah, we're probably going to be getting Frostfall fairly soon, so they probably did this not to overwhelm all of the loyal customers who loves Elestrals, but also to let us save our money for like the newer content and like the newer items that will come out with Frostfall. So if you're like, oh, there really isn't that much, do not worry. Frostfall is where you want to get those newer things, get those more exciting things. Right here is just kind of like, oh, if you didn't get the Kickstarter, here's this to hold you off until the newer content drops. And I feel like they did it beautifully. So let's get into the items you can buy, because starting off, there is 2 new items. Blister packs. So if you were in the Kickstarter, you could buy Stellar Spirit blister packs. And those have been replaced with these: Stellar Nectar of the Gods and Stellar Ambrosia. One thing that I do want to say before I get even deeper is that these are in Canadian prices, so if you're seeing $10 and you're like, oh boy, US? Oh boy, do not worry, it will be cheaper if you are in the US, and the prices will fluctuate all over the globe, so if you're in Europe, Australia, etc. So just be mindful. I live in Canada. These are Canadian dollars. So yeah, and with these packs, you will get the free promo, which is whatever Stellar is on the front, depending on which one you pick, as well as 1 booster pack to kind of add that level of randomization and kind of make it a bit more worth instead of getting a single card. And let's just say I added 3 of each because I love collecting playsets, and I love Stellars. They're really awesome. But just be mindful, these Stellars won't be as rare as like a random Stellar pull from something like a booster pack, booster box, or starter deck. So just be mindful of that. You're not getting some extremely rare $400 card. Maybe you will from the blister pack, but just on the surface, no, you're not confirming anything. The next thing is right here, the base set booster box. This is probably what everybody wants to get, because you get 36 packs, that's 360 cards, and it's your best chance to get some rare holos, some rare full arts, and some rare stellars. So if you want the randomization, that kind of risk and reward, this is what you're gonna want to buy. And that is $177 Canadian, which I'm pretty sure it's probably what, $130, $140 US. Again, convert it from whatever your currency is. And then we get into kind of the same thing that we saw in the Kickstarter, and that is the starter decks. These are the exact same 5 starter decks with the exact same cards with inside. So if you bought the Kickstarter, well, you kind of have these cards, you're going to be getting a bit more duplicates, but nonetheless, if you are getting into the game, these are probably your best bet because they give you a pre-made, fairly solid deck right off the back, and you don't need to worry about randomization. And you also get a dice, a play guide, etc. So these are really, really awesome. And these are $28 each Canadian. Again, I suck at math. We're not going to do the conversions for US, but convert it however you like. And then finally, we have 3 new sets of sleeves that you can get to wrap your Elestrals up in to keep them protected and really bling them out. I love these sets of sleeves because we kind of saw these sleeves used on playmats within the Elestrals app. So as you can probably see, here, these look fairly similar and actually look really, really awesome on the sleeve. Like, if we hover over this, you're going to get 60 of the Pantera sleeves and then 60 or 40 of the Hydrake sleeves. Same with the Sonicor, you're going to get Sonicor and Boombat. And for the Spirits in the Sky, you get the regular Elestrals backing, which I absolutely love, as well as the kind of all of the spirits that have been released thus far on the backing of like kind of the spirit sleeves. And this is a great deal. For 21 Canadian dollars, you are getting 100 sleeves total. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful, and I personally added the Spirits in the Sky because that's kind of my favorite, and I already have a butt ton of sleeves when they had like the stadiums on the back of them from the original Kickstarter. So if I'm being completely honest, I have a couple of decks I use, and I don't need any more of these. And the thing about this entire site is that if you spend over $50, so I'm going to hover over these right here, you will be given a free Stellar Galaxy promo. So you have to spend $50. Now, if you want to get more than one of these, that means you're going to have to do more than one order. So spend $50 on one order, spend $50 on another one, and spend $50 on the final third one. So this is going to be quite the collector's item, especially if you live farther away from the US. Shipping may be a little bit higher for you, so is it really worth getting another one of these Galaxy cards? Now, for me personally, because Elestrals have worked so hard on lowering the shipping prices, here in Canada, I'm actually not being charged too much. So I've been fortunate enough to get 2 of these promos because I put 2 separate orders in. I put in 1 booster box because I love booster boxes and I want way more content for this channel. And I also did some of the blister packs along with 1 set of sleeves. So overall, I've spent like 250 Canadian dollars plus shipping and tax, and I'm saving the rest of my money for eventually when Frostfall comes out, because I am pretty sure that Frostfall is it's just gonna be awesome. I already love Flurmine, I don't know why I said Min, so I'm hyped to see what we get out of that. Now, do I think all of this stuff is worth it? Maybe not, depending on your situation. If you are somebody who is a bit more scarce for money, I would probably say pick up 1 or 2 things if you really want that, like Galaxy promo or the Stellar Ambrosia, things like that. But most of like the newer things are probably going to be coming out with Frostfall, and most of these cards, minus some like Stellars and Hollows and things like that, they will be the same as Kickstarter. So again, it kind of varies on your situation. If you were in the Kickstarter, maybe skip this. If you're new to Elestrals, definitely purchase some things. And if you're kind of right in the middle where you bought a little from Kickstarter, maybe buy a little bit from set 1 and then save the rest of your money for set 2. Personally, I am an Elestrals fan, so I'm going to try to buy Elestrals every time I get the chance. But the problem is I'm spending $200 Canadian a month on Shattered Stars, so I really didn't have too many funds to go spending it on this, and to be honest, I already have so many bulked up cards. Now, I don't really want to click anything further because I don't want to accidentally reveal the password to get into this, but I just wanted to give a quick little breakdown on each individual thing you can buy, along with things you'll get, etc., just in case you sadly don't have Shattered Stars, but you want to prepare to either persuade a parent on what to get, persuade your partner on what to get, or just get your mind ready for the hype that set 1 like holds. Really, I'm super excited for it, and I wanted to spread this over to all of you. And that's that. I am super hyped for set 1, and sadly, though I couldn't spend too much on the new booster boxes and cards, I was still able to purchase what I wanted, and I think it's the best going forward because, again, if you look at the roadmap for Elestrals, this is definitely Elestrals year, and I gotta save up my pennies, nickels, and dimes to spend on Elestrals so I kind of get a bit of everything and enjoy it all throughout 2024. I hope this video is helpful to all of you watching, and if it is, I would love if you could hit the like button and the subscribe button because it just shows me that y'all are loving the content. But other than that, I'm gonna head on out of here. I have an ECL game in a couple of hours that I gotta prepare for, even though I'm probably gonna lose once again. But if you want to watch more of these videos, I have a butt ton on the channel, and if you just realized, hey, Nexus Elestrals is back posting, go and watch my kind of welcome back video because it gives you a rundown on where I've been and what's happening going forward. But anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna head on out of here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Peace.